Well, let's see how using this app works. I was gonna try it and I didn't. Okay, so it's January 31st, New Year's Eve. Back to this fender. Um, there we are. It's roughed in, and I already know that I'm a little long here, like an inch. But from here in, this is supposed to be flat anyway, so once I trim this out, I'll just radius it sort of, and just something with that. But in all honesty, it didn't turn out all that bad. Ready for filler, or in my case, primer. So the next step, of course, is filling in the rusty crevasse. So mistakes will be made. This I know, because that has to go in there somehow. And I got a long ways to go in. I think what I'm going to do is just basically make a line right there and cut it, and then slide this under so I can gauge where I need to be and trim it, and then maybe work on that edge. But I think what I should do, when I did it last time, if you look down the edge of this, like so, it's fairly straight. So what I'm going to do is weld that piece of angle iron to it so it doesn't twist on me like it did last time. So when I start stretching and shrinking and beating on it, it's going to hold its form shape. Yeah. And I'm going to leave this strip in here until I'm ready to repair this back piece. I guess I'm going to grind this all off first. This all has to be cut away. I'll cut this away. Okay, so I got a plan. Let's see if I can execute it. Well, I don't know if the time lapse worked or not until I go back and look at it. I'm kind of excited to just carry on and move forward. So what I've done here is cut off crusty bits, and I still have a crusty bit, but because this piece is going to be my point of reference for putting on the new panel, it's kind of where it's supposed to be. So I guess I gotta clean the bottom edge of this lip right here. I gotta clean that off and be careful because this is gone. So yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do there. I think I'll just throw all caution to the wind like Dan does and rip her apart, get this off, and then I can kind of test fit that panel even closer and sneak into it. This should be not that big of a deal. I probably got put a little piece in right there, but small pieces are so much easier to work with. Depending on the time, because, well, that's interesting. 8 less an hour, so it's noon. 3 hours anyway. Maybe we'll give it just a little bit more. Take it from there. So, I'll bring you back in a bit. Clearly I don't know what I'm doing. This is nice. I can pull it to about here. So, but something to do with leaving myself short again. So I think what I'm going to do is make a paper template off the other piece and make this piece in here, and however it is, it is. Same with that. This I should be able to just pull that in, and it should keep me pretty much in line anyway, because if I roll this down, if I roll this fender in a little bit, it comes up. So I think that'll be pretty close. Come to think of it, I didn't cut that lip off the old piece, I flattened it. And I should have done it again. I figured I could get away without it. So, yeah. I'm not going to start welding now. I think I'm going to call it a day, or a morning, or an afternoon, or whatever you want to call it. As you know, it's New Year's Eve. So, at this point, I'd like to wish you both a Happy New Year and a prosperous 2024. I'll be back at this tomorrow because I don't have a life and this is what I do. So, what else do I do on a day off? Well, this. So, in conclusion, stay warm, don't drink and drive.